Hello, and good afternoon. So, we are going to do the preparation for today. As you can see, I am about an hour late, and that's a reason I don't want to trade today. I have some personal things as well as the Fed comments from yesterday. I want the market to process the information. Is going in the direction, is going lower. So the reason for that is patient and see how the market behaves today. Let's do the recap anyway. And with that said, let's go and move forward. The news on the day is ECB keeps rate unchanged. This should take, let me see, this is mostly negative. Okay, that's what the computer says. I'm sorry. And the other news of the day are Trump and China 2 hours ago. The Fed, this is from yesterday. This probably is the last move of 2025. Okay. The other day was Microsoft. So it was Amazon. Today is Microsoft. Global, global out, outage, out is fixed. Okay. This is an issue. I mean, when global companies like Microsoft and Amazon have issues with the cloud services, and everyone is on that. So we need to take these risks into consideration. As of now, look, Amazon is down a little bit, Microsoft down a little bit, Crown, Strike. We remember what happened with them. What else? What else? The Pentagon. Let me see this. Hmm. Trump tells Pentagon to immediately resume testing U.S. nuclear weapons. Novo Nordic, an unsolicited offer. OpenAI IPO at $1 trillion valuation. Okay. Wow. $1 trillion valuation. Hmm. Let's go to the markets. First one is the euro dollar. So the Fed lower rates, the euro central bank keeps the rates, and this is what we have. A dump yesterday, bloop, a recovery overnight, another dump this morning. And look at this trend line here. You see? These trend lines, it was where we said if we start trading below this low, bulls need to start showing their teeth and take it higher. If not, open room to this here. So let me duplicate and move, activate and move it here because this could be in play. This level here could be in play. It's not far away. The trend line is there. We had lower lows. So let's say this is a high, lower, lower, low. let me try to do that again. So this is the high. This is the first low or low, another lower low, and here's another lower low. Target here. Shoop. Can I do it in one day? It has a history of correcting like this in one day. It also has a history to go like so. In the bigger picture, This is not a correct flag. Can we have a shoulder, another shoulder, a bounce? Boop. Yeah, that could be Bitcoin. Let's go to Bitcoin. Another down day. Why is this loading so much data? Bitcoin, another down day back. It fell to trade higher this level. Now it's back to the low of the month and not touching it. We can draw a trend line now. They can move as resistance if it closes below. Above, we can look for long plays. So far, looks very similar story. High. Let me see if I use the pen, if it's better. So we have here the high, lower, lower, low. It doesn't. Let me see. Erase. So we have here a high, lower, low, and we open space for here. Target here. I'm not sure. Let me see if I how can I write with this. I need to calibrate that. Crude. This is interesting because now it doesn't look as bearish. Three types, 3 times in a row, it didn't take it. Let's draw the trend line. We can draw the trend line here. If it doesn't break and hold and closes above, I'm not looking for shorts. Yes, this is what's happening. Yesterday, we have here a box to close. Yesterday, with the Fed, we had the push lower, then it negated the entire push, right? It made a new high overnight. So the first is the push to the downside. Let me try to. The push to the downside negated it, traded here, but it closed here, right? Volatility at the end of the day. But the print is many people were looking at this. Okay, this was negated. The Fed move is negated. Great. What do we have now? Another events going down and remove this. You can see. And now we open lower overnight. We open new low. Market internals are negative. Okay, market internals are negative, but improving a little bit. So we'll go here again. And now we are trading near the low of yesterday. Similar story with NQ, but it's a little weaker, 1% down. Let's do the index is positive. The Russell is positive, barely positive, but it is positive. It had the push and the YM is not. Okay. So the sellers are not really in control, because if they were really in control, they would have taken the, the Dow Jones as well. And the Dow Jones is near yesterday high. It did not press. It is true that it traded below yesterday's low, but if this was something really strong, this index would not be positive. going to gold, and this is where it becomes very interesting because this can open new long positions. So this was respected, now trading inside of this range. So let me duplicate this box, move it here, and mark where we're trading inside of that range. So if we don't break that box to the upside and downside, it's just consolidation. We could, of course, try to break and then fell and go back. We could try to break and fell and go back. The first break, if it's not strong, I mean, meaning time will decide if it's strong or not, right? And if we have a close here, then we could trade lower. If we have a close here, then sorry, we could trade higher, and here we could trade lower. Silver is much stronger, and this is a better looking chart. So let me draw the box, and we can take it from here. So this is the box. You can duplicate one, duplicate two. Oh, so here we can have the 2-to-1 risk reward ratio. So we are trading here. We can place a stop here and the target in this area. So let me draw this. Properties, put it in white, and say it is target risk reward 1 2 to 1 2 to 1. Target risk reward 2 to 1. The stop, it's here. What are the chances of this working? This is a very good trade. So if he trades above that, send me an email. This is 2 to 1 long trade. It's right there. Apple down. Oh, it pressed to a new high and then down. Interesting. AMD down. Google, yes, spectacular. Overnight, it did really good with the earnings. Meta down the earnings, and then it's 11%, almost 12% down on the day. Microsoft to the trend line. looking for support. The question here is, did it found support here? Nvidia. Very steep trend line. Down 2.5. Oracle. This is what I keep telling myself. This was to the book, breaking the trend line, breaking support. Can Oracle close this gap? Duplicate. We don't know with certainty. What do we know is going to try, or it is trying. Right? We don't know with certainty. What we know with certainty is that it's going to try. Here we have the level of all-time highs. So if we or the previous all-time highs, so that level there. This was the trade we're in. 3 to 1, 3 to 1. It didn't reach without a retracement, right? And it's still on it. I still like it. We will see. Tesla's 3% down. So this was the stop loss. It was taken yesterday. And now we're going to test the base of this triangle. So this was the episode for today. It was short and sweet. And I don't have that much more for you. The news are extraordinary. We are living in great times. What's happening with Nvidia, Microsoft, OpenAI, Broadcom, Oracle is just extraordinary. Yeah, Chipotle was under pressure the other day. 16%. Let me check. CMG. We really have to go back to see this. So far open down, but it gap down heavy, but it's not pressing lower. Let's see if I'm going to make an alert. If he trades above 34, I want to know. Review. Play the sound and send me the email. I want to know because you open the possibility of a potential move for a few dollars at least. Okay, that was the episode of today. We talk later. You can catch me in another platform or see you in the next one. Bye bye.